Most people believe the economy is something you can see. Numbers on screens, prices on shelves, headlines that rise and fall. But the most powerful parts of the economy are never shown. They exist beneath habits, beneath expectations, beneath the quiet decisions people repeat without noticing. The economy you never see is not built from money alone. It is built from behavior, from fear, from discipline, and from the systems that reward some actions while quietly punishing others. This is the story of one man who thought he understood money until he realized the rules he followed were never written down. His name is Daniel, and like most people, he believed effort was enough. He worked, saved when he could, avoided obvious mistakes, and assumed time would do the rest. But time has a way of revealing patterns that effort alone cannot break. Chapter 1. The Surface. Daniel lived comfortably by most standards. His days followed a predictable rhythm shaped by work hours, obligations, and small rewards at the end of each week. Money entered his life regularly and exited just as reliably. Bills were paid, subscriptions renewed, small indulgences justified. On the surface, nothing was wrong. Yet, beneath that stability was a quiet tension he could never name. He noticed it in moments of stillness, late at night when the noise faded. Despite doing everything expected of him, progress felt suspended. His income rose slowly, but his position never changed. The system seemed fair, but fairness did not translate into freedom. What he did not yet understand was that systems are not designed to reward awareness. They are designed to reward compliance. Chapter 2. The Invisible Structure. The invisible economy operates on patterns, not intentions. It rewards those who align with its structure and quietly exhausts those who do not. Daniel assumed money was a tool, but in truth, money was only a signal. The real currency was behavior, how often he reacted instead of choosing, how easily he accepted convenience over control, how rarely he questioned why things were arranged the way they were. Every system depends on predictability, predictable spending, predictable debt, predictable attention. Daniel's habits made him reliable to the system, and reliability is valuable, not to him, but to the structure that fed on consistency. The invisible economy does not need force, it needs rhythm. Chapter 3. The Moment of Friction. The shift did not come from collapse or crisis. It came from friction, a moment when Daniel noticed that every financial decision in his life felt rushed, reactive, and strangely urgent. Sales ended soon. Bills demanded immediate attention. Opportunities expired if he hesitated. The pressure was subtle but constant. He began to see that urgency was not accidental. It was a tool. Urgency prevented reflection, and reflection threatened the system. A calm mind asks different questions. A disciplined mind pauses, and pauses interrupt flow. The invisible economy survives on uninterrupted motion. Chapter 4. Discipline as resistance. Daniel did not rebel. He withdrew. He began eliminating small behaviors that no one would notice, but that slowly changed his position. He delayed purchases. He reduced exposure to noise that shaped his desires. He studied patterns instead of outcomes. These actions did not feel productive, but they were stabilizing. Discipline, he realized, was not about force. It was about subtraction, removing impulses, removing unnecessary reactions, removing participation in systems that demanded constant output without offering leverage. Each quiet refusal returned a small amount of control. Chapter 5. Identity over income. The invisible economy shapes identity before it shapes income. Daniel saw that most financial outcomes were downstream from self-concept. Who he believed himself to be determined what he tolerated, what he pursued, and what he ignored. The system reinforced identities that stayed within boundaries. Ambition was encouraged, but only within limits that preserved order. True change required an identity shift, not a financial one. He stopped thinking of himself as someone trying to earn more and started seeing himself as someone who chose carefully, someone who valued silence, someone who did not rush. This shift did not produce immediate results, but it changed the trajectory of every decision that followed. Chapter 6. The Quiet Advantage. Over time, Daniel noticed something subtle but profound. While others reacted, he observed. While others chased, he waited. While others felt pressured, he felt composed. This composure became an advantage, not because it impressed anyone, but because it allowed clarity. The invisible economy penalizes those who cannot pause. It rewards those who can endure stillness. In silence, patterns emerge. In restraint, options multiply. What looks like inaction to the outside world is often preparation beneath the surface. Chapter 7. Seeing the system clearly. Daniel did not escape the economy. He understood it. He saw that money flows toward behavior that supports structure and away from behavior that disrupts it. He learned where friction was placed intentionally and where ease was offered strategically. He no longer confused convenience with benefit. The economy you never see is not evil, but it is indifferent. It does not care about effort or intention. It responds only to alignment. Those who understand this stop fighting outcomes and start adjusting inputs. Conclusion. The unseen choice. Most people will never notice the invisible economy shaping their lives, not because it is hidden, but because it is quiet. It works through habit, expectation, and unexamined motion. Daniel's transformation did not make him louder, faster, or more impressive. It made him precise. The unseen economy rewards those who can stand still long enough to see it. Discipline becomes clarity, silence becomes leverage, and self-mastery becomes the rarest form of wealth.